Hey YouTube, Mewtwo back. Package and pickups time again, and largely it's one item. Well, it's one trade. But before I get into that, I thought I'd tell the tale of a lonely Desert Strike cartridge, sitting all alone, unloved, because who wants a Mega Drive cartridge that's loose? It's just so worthless. Oh, I couldn't fetch 99p in an auction. I'm so sad. But thanks to the kindness of some others, such as TootyUk and most recently Shenmueso, this poor old Desert Strike cartridge will join together with this box and make a nice complete copy. So if you've seen my package and pickups video a couple of weeks back, I think it was, I got a PlayStation 3 game from TootyUk, and he threw in the Desert Strike manual as a bonus. At the time I said I thought I might have had a boxed copy, but I was missing the manual, and I corrected it and said, actually, I'm mistaken, it's just a loose cartridge. But he said, sure, I'll throw it in anyway. And when I mentioned that in the video, and Shenmueso very kindly then said, well, sure, I have an insert, I'll send it on to you. And there we go. We have a nice and complete copy of Desert Strike. So, yeah. Reunited together as Shenmueso likes to do. So, complete. Which was really nice, and just shows you, YouTube community, thumbs up. So, that was not so much a pickup or anything, that was very kind donations. We'll leave that to one side and get on to the trade. Yeah, so I traded with a member of the Sega 8-bit forums, and he sent me over a couple of nice bits. One of them I have been kind of meaning to pick up for a while, and it's a new system. It's a system that I have always wanted to have, and yet never even really got out of my way to get them. I did try and buy one once. I won an eBay auction, and it was a good price. Then the seller came back to me and was like, oh well, it's not in the condition it was listed as. I was listening from someone else, so you probably won't be interested in. To be honest, I did not want the aggro, so I said fine, whatever, leave it, and got my money back. But as it worked out, I ended up getting a system, and it is a Sega Saturn, and this is actually a US model. So it's Model 1 as well for people in the know, and it's got a new battery in the back, I've been told. So yeah, I was just pleased to get this because to me this is the Sega console I never owned. I had a Master System and a Mega Drive, and I'd always looked at the Saturn in magazines, read Sega Saturn magazine, and kind of assumed that I would get a Saturn. Obviously a PAL, but it just never happened. And then I played the N64 and just had a total 180 and was like Nintendo all the way. So I never really paid as much attention to the Dreamcast. I know a lot of people said it's a better console than the Saturn, but that's the way it was. So to me, this was always the one that I missed. So I was really delighted to get it, but that's not all. I mean, it obviously came with the hookups, power cord and standard AV cable and whatnot. Now, one other thing. Unfortunately, because they put the power adapter itself into the console and it's just a cord, you need it's either a step up or a step down transformer. I think it's a step down transformer because the voltage in the UK is 220, well, sorry, the UK and Ireland is 220 and 240 volts, and in America I think it's 100 to 110. So for the console it would be expecting a lower voltage than what's in the main, so I think I need a step down transformer. Now, I'll probably pick one up off eBay, but it just, haven't got around to it. And I'll probably, when I get it working, I'll get an RGB SCART, because yeah, you can't be doing with these cables. If you've got an RGB SCART, it's just so much better. I came with a controller too. It's actually a third party one, so I don't know if it's any good or not. And if it's SuperPad 8 for the Sega Saturn. I'll probably pick up some official ones too, because I don't think there's any region locking on the controllers or anything, so it should be grand. And speaking of region locking, and to me this is kind of the tip of the iceberg, I got an Action Replay cartridge with it, and I think this has got like save memory in it too. He kind of said it's kind of what you want as a Saturn owner. I might do a job and maybe looking to maybe dye it black or something, because it plop it in the cartridge slot, but you know, obviously the white kind of sticks out. But yeah, apparently this lets you play games from anywhere in the world, and it lets you save games and probably do cheats if it's an action replay too. So it sounds pretty cool, and yeah, I definitely would be interested in trying some of the other games in other regions, because let's be honest, if you're going to do Saturn, you're probably going to want to pick up a few Japanese games, and yeah. And because this is an American console, and I actually have 3 Saturn games, which I think I got them from TootyUk and Xfall before, so I never got to try them out before now, so hopefully I'll get a Transformer and get to try them out on my new Saturn, which I was really pleased with. That was the main part of the trade. God, where am I going to put this? I'll leave it sitting beside me. Where the hell did I put the other? Yeah, but there was one other item. Now this was something that, to be honest, he kind of said to me he'd put it in anyway, and I was like, great, I'm not going to say no. But I was like, I really don't know what I'm going to do with it. And it is this. Some bubble wrap, because I don't know what to do with bubble wrap. No. Try and get it out. There we go. Where's the name? Yeah. Not too sure if this will come out in camera, but basically this is an arcade Supergun Mark V. So roughly this seems to be the innards of an arcade consolised. I believe this is a JAMA harness, so you plug in your JAMA game board, and then you could plug in 2 controllers into, I think he said that they actually look really like serial connectors, but I'm going to assume that they were Neo Geo connectors, because I think he said that to me. Then you have your power, and I assume that's the display output there. So yeah, the rest of it's just kind of circuitry that ties everything together, and you have the coin, the big green button says coin, and then there's like stereo mono sound, and I think these pots are used to adjust the RGB values of the output. So yeah, I have a feeling this has got the makings of a really cool project, but I don't know what that's going to be yet. So if you have any ideas or any suggestions, yeah, please feel free to leave comments, because I don't know what to do with it. It's not something I was planning on getting, but if someone's going to throw you something cool like that, I said, yeah, definitely. And I like to tinker as well from time to time with bits and bobs, so it sounds like this could, turn into something cool down the line. So I was very pleased to get this as well. Like, basically I seen it as a bonus. When I was getting the Saturn with the Action Replay, I was like, yeah, definitely, well up for a trade. And to throw that in was just top gun. So it's last week, or was it the week before, it was ranting about GameStop and eBay. And this week is quite the reverse. It's like great YouTubers sending me on some stuff to complete my Lonely Desert Strike cartridge, and then a cool trade with some freebie stuff thrown in. So yeah, top notch. Oh, just as an aside before I go, holy crap, the shipping on a console, well, the Saturn is a heavy console, I'll grant it, but the shipping from America was $57. My eyes nearly just dropped out of my head when I seen that. I was like, wow, thank God I wasn't like trying to buy it on eBay. I could not get over it. So I kind of feel a bit bad that it costs that much to ship. But it just goes to show you gotta be careful getting stuff shipped from the US. So that's my tip for the day, or tip for the week. So, we'll leave it there anyway. Thanks as always for watching, hope you enjoyed, and well, we might be back with a Package Pickles video soon. Not too sure what's coming in. Who knows, maybe there'll be more freebies. I doubt it, but sure. If not, there'll be some Sega Master System stuff, because I'm still trying to get that list down. Anyway, I'm rambling. We'll leave it there. See you next time.